Oh, the soldiers just love the shrapnel and the tanks and the bayonets. And the dum-dums that let them play shuffleboard all the time and drink beer.
Up here, I meet guys from other planets. We got some really crazy-looking guys up here.
I'm here to do the weather.
Oh, what? Oh!
All my friends are dead and they don't like me anymore. They've moved along, they've changed, and now they find me quite a bore. Way back then it was okay to be a little weird, but all my friends are dead.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm internet personality Melt Content, and this is another episode of 10minutedailyvideos.net, your place for 10minutedailyvideos.net. And if you want 10minutedailyvideos.net, this would be the place to get 10minutedailyvideos.net. Oh my Christ! This episode is another blank I like in my growing playlist of videos no one will watch. Now we're going to talk about comedy bang bang segments I like. Ooh, this one's going to get so much engagement, I can tell already. I love Comedy Bang Bang. It is a podcast if you don't know about it, but it's also a TV show. Basically, the idea is Scott Aukerman is the host. He's a talk show host, usually talking to some actor, actress, novelist, or whatever. And some comedian, who usually is an improv artist, comes in as one or more wacky characters.
And speaking of bloody tire tracks, did you make some during that break?
I didn't. I just peed out my pee hole.
Good
I didn't do any brown time.
Good stuff. We have a very special guest here. This is the first time on the program, and I guess I don't have a last name for him, but Jason, please help me in welcoming Cactus Tony.
Hey, how's it going?
How are you?
What's going on, Jason? It was good to meet you. Hi. How's it going? I'm Cactus Tony.
There's a lot of segments about in Comedy Bang Bang that I dearly love, but I want to start with a finite resource, right?
Now, this character is inspired by Friday Night Lights. It's a shy Texan teenager who's trying to get his coach's attention.
Okay.
Coach. 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 Excuse me, coach. Coach. That was that.
Okay.
Fortunately, we can still get new no-nos from Paul Rust, and if Scott really wants to, he could play a would you rather. He could go back to any of the old formats he wants to, but we only have so many foam corners.
Harrison's phone corner. Yeah, come on. Harrison's phone corner. What? Yo, come on. Harrison's phone on the phone. Use the phone. It's a phone corner.
Harris's Foam Corner was the segment by late comedian Harris Whittles. Harris Whittles passed about 10 years ago, and I discovered him because I was listening to Comedy Bang Bang around the time that he had passed. Going back and listening to his episodes, they're very, very, very funny, and I will have an entire episode like this devoted to farts and procreation in the future. But for now, I want to talk about Foam Corner.
These things are more true than funny.
Run for president!
Wait, maybe we should talk about the premise of Harris's Phone Corner, just so people aren't confused. These are jokes that you...
They're not overt jokes.
They're observations.
No, sometimes not.
They're just things. They are words, though.
Yes, they're all words. All right, this is a new character. It's called, he's called Harvey Dangerfield. I'm not sick, but I'm not well. I get no respect. That's it. This says Wi-Fi because Fi.
Foam Corner was a segment by Harris Whittles where he would workshop... Actually, that's too generous. Harris's Foam Corner was Scott forcing Harris to read unfinished jokes off of his phone where he was texting himself joke ideas. Like, so many of the Foam Corners are just rambling half ideas that almost sound like puns or almost like beginnings of jokes.
I want to open a Jamaican, Irish, Spanish, small plate breakfast restaurant. and call it Tapas the Morning to Ja.
Oh.
It sucks knowing that my kids will never know what it's like to go to a Blockbuster. Because I'm not letting them go there. The prices are outrageous.
Was it? Oh, wait, was that the end? Or did I interrupt
I
it?
told you, these are just thoughts now.
Okay.
These aren't jokes.
These are like sniglets.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you do want to listen to Harris's work on Comedy Bang Bang and hear all of the foam corners, you can either buy the book, the Comedy Bang Bang book, where it has every single foam corner ever written out. But I think the old episodes are really funny to listen to myself. And if you want to do that, you just join Comedy Bang Bang World, CBB World. It's something like $8 a month, and you have access to every episode of Comedy Bang Bang and a bunch of other stuff that is really good that I'll get to later.
Okay, here we go. Foam corner. Where there's a will, there's a Wayans. That's something. I've decided that I'm not going to get married until gay people can get married, because I'm gay. You know how people sometimes, when they overpronounce something, like, they'll go, wheat thin, right?
I guess.
But you know, like, or they'll be like, I don't know, I don't even have another, I'll just stick with wheat thin. Wheat thin. Or, okay, a while. That's another one.
Okay. Sure.
That's a thing that proper folk do. I've heard it.
Okay.
But it should be wahit thin. Wahit thin. Or a wahile. Like, why does the H come before the W just because you're pronouncing it like that? That doesn't make any sense.
What?
I'm saying, if you're going to say wheat thin, then say wahit thin.
So we...
That's it.
Thanks for watching this episode of the show that I make. A big reason why I want to be a talk show host is Scott Aukerman. Scott Aukerman's easily my favorite talk show host, and then Conan O'Brien. And if you any of this seem kind of funny to you, watch Parks and Rec, read old humble brag blogs, and of course get Comedy Bang Bang World, or download Analyzing Fish, or just honestly just look for podcast appearances by Harris. He was on a lot of places, and he's usually the best part of anything he's on.
Corner. Phone corner. Is it Harris's phone corner?
Yeah.
Okay. Phone corner. Harris's phone corner. Phone corner. Harris's phone corner. Harris's. Yeah, you got what?
My favorite was always new
No-nos. No.
pretty funny stuff by old Paul Rust.
What'd you do? Stick me at the end of the show with the credits?
After no one watches until now.
What are you doing to me? I'm a celebrity.